races. David Reutimann spins it around. Look out. Can everybody get through?
All right, David, get it going. It hit square on the rear end, but the 18 just run right over us.
Well, you hear David, or the spotter, talking about Kyle Busch. He was 11th at the time.
Yeah, it looked like Reutimann got out of the throttle just a little bit, kind of feathering it.
Caution will be out.
David Reutimann, contact with the 18 of Kyle Busch. And if you remember earlier in the race, Kyle tapped the back of Reutimann, and we're sort of wondering, is this payback? Take a look.
Yeah, it sure looks like
turn 2 right here.
Yeah, Reutimann got the worst of it, but Kyle did get some damage on that left rear.
On board with Kyle.
Still there. Still there. He wrecked himself. Keep coming. There will be a caution.
The car is destroyed. My steering wheel knocked a quarter of the turn off. He bent the rear end housing. He bent the truck arm. He bent everything. I have a serious problem with what just happened. And I don't think anybody in the tower is going to do a damn thing about it. And if they don't, then we'll have a meeting afterwards.
We'll just focus on our stuff here. We'll get the best we can. The crew chief told them he better start wrecking people or he'd quit. So there's a big problem. But all we can do is control what we can control at this point.
The contact with the 18, and then you come back and made contact with him. Maybe your interpretation of what happened there.
No, we just got run over really early in the race, and ruined our day. Backed the thing in the fence and tore it all up. And my guys work really hard on this stuff. All these guys do out here, all the teams. So it just didn't work out for us today. Had a good air stream machine, had a car that was capable of running in the top 10, and just get wrecked that early in the race for really no reason. Just it gets a little old. So just didn't work out.
You talked about having NASCAR take some action after the incident with the 00. What would you like to see them do specifically?
Nothing. I thought about it more. Whatever. It's just really unfortunate. These guys work their butts off, and to put ourselves in the chase and to have the opportunity to try to go after a championship, and to have it end up, something like that today. The guy was loose, said it on the radio. He slid up off the bottom, and I got into him unintentionally and just spun him out. My fault, 100%. But then the retaliation. I mean, to a guy that's in the chase, that's racing for something, and he'll be here next year. He could have wrecked me in any of the first 26 races next year. That would have been fine. But it's just hard to swallow something like a day like today where we had a solid top 5 car going. I mean, Dave did a phenomenal job getting us this M&M's Camry to where we could run up front and run those guys down and chase them down, and we had a really good car going. And just when we got hit there, it just bent everything under the rear end, and we salvaged the best we could, but still far off of where we could have been.